What's up again? I'm man Joe here with his Brave Tenyi. What do you even call this deck?
It's Brave Tenyi.
Yeah, it's a Brave Tenyi. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a deck profile. If you want to do like a little small combo or anything at the end or anything like that. Just
It's kind of like a linear, not like a linear deck. It's like pretty free form. So there's not exactly like a straightforward combo for it.
Well, that's all good. So let's go ahead and get into it then.
So the Tenyi cards play 3 Ashina, 3 Vishuddha, 3 Adara, and 3 Vessel.
So pretty much maxing out on the good stuff.
The 7s are like the best ones because if you normal red rose with them, you make a Baron before you make fiber. So like these 2 or these 3 are like all 7s, and this is more copies of Ashina. And if you use Ashina to make fiber, you get an extra level 10 sinker at the end of it. So he's pretty good. And then Otter, of course, the tuner, which is good in the fiber deck.
To me, it's all free.
So 12 Tenyis. And then the Brave cards play 3 right, 3 Enchantress, the 3 Bricks.
That is true.
The Foolish.
So now the only question I have, but I feel like it wasn't as relevant because it's basically the Brave is part of your combo. What about considering playing more than 1 Griffin, or you won't play that many more bricks?
I actually had 2 Griffin in here for a while, but
It's like one
you
of those
still
things.
need it.
Yeah, because after that you're already going into Baron, so you probably don't really need that one.
And a lot of the time, if you use your Baron, you can just like Baron bring this back, and then like you usually have like fade up to get another Enchantress to get you to right, so you have like another negate on the pass back. So yeah, it's just not necessary.
Yeah,
This engine's broken though.
it really is. Like I think it's the only time I've seen Brave usually sit on it, but you're literally comboing with it.
Yeah, I think those cards are best used like 2 combo instead of just like using them as a negate. And this is the actual best card in the deck is 3 Red Rose.
Oh my god,
And
so
then
beautiful.
1 Rocks, 1 Rose Shoot. These cards suck, but you have to play them because they make this card broken.
Now is she once per turn, or is it like when you synchro with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's when you synchro summon using this card, you can special summon this one from your deck, and then when this one's summoned, you can add this, which is a Reborn. So yeah, usually just summon a level 7, normal this, and make Baron, and then this summons this summons this, and you make fiber.
Oh my god, it's such combo heavy. I like it though. I've seen that you had this, and then you had a token, and you summoned Enchantress and kept comboing.
For like extenders, I played 3 E-Telly. Just need tuners.
Just to put it on board.
This card's also like a defensive card. You can use it going second to summon Ogre and just like force interactions that way. So it's pretty good. I played 3 Prosperity.
Prosperity's so good. That's kind of self-explanatory, you know how it goes.
This card's crazy because like Red Rose is like the best card in your deck, so you just like need to get to that. You can play Small World, but that's like a neg one, and I found that this deck really needs like all of its cards going second. So I just wanted to play like a card that didn't neg me, but also let me see the cards I needed.
True.
The brick cards, 1 Taya, 1 Moe, and 1 Blackout.
Oh my.
You don't need Long Yun. That card's just like a brick most of the time. You usually can't get another worm in hand to use it. You wouldn't play this if you didn't have to, but sometimes you draw Taya and then you can't do your full combo. So you need another one in deck to summon, and this card plays around Lancia. So that's pretty important.
Because the reveal other than Taie, which does the banish.
Yeah. And this card just like plays around Droplet, Dark Ruler, stuff like that.
Very busted card. It's very strong.
And the Despot.
Yep, the card you never want to draw.
This is actually probably the best brick to draw.
Really?
Because you can just like normal it when you have other guys, and it's just a tuner. Rocks Rose is the worst of the 2 because it's still a tuner, but then you have to do the Aurora online, which isn't quite as good.
Yeah.
And then
Subject you to nibs.
Yeah. I played 3 Ash, 3 Ogre, 3 Gamma.
Remaining Gamma?
Yeah. We kind of just threw these in. I think it was these 6 last minute or 7. Because I just wasn't drawing enough hand traps playing this deck.
True.
And this could probably be something else. Maybe like Bell, because the level 3s and tuners are like really good. You can't normal summon this.
What about like you ever think about playing DD Crow or any other hand traps besides Gamma?
Probably not in the main deck.
More inside, or just not at all?
Maybe in the side deck, yeah. I just thought this was like the most powerful hand trap, so I wanted to play it like for when I lose the die roll.
Yeah.
And if you like stick it on your own turn, it's a 1-card fiber, so that's like kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Ogre's like probably the best hand trap this format.
Yeah, because it shuts down the Brave.
Yeah. And then 3 droplet and call by.
Beautiful, man. What's the main deck count?
51.
51.
Yeah, kind of weird number, but it all
works.
kind of worked out. Yeah. Tokens. Extra deck. Played 2 monk. I don't really think 2 is that great, but I think you have to play it when you play Vessel, because you kind of just burn 1 to activate that card just every time. So yeah, if I don't play Vessel, I probably wouldn't play those, or at least 2. 2 fiber. You have to play 2.
That's crazy. So explain the 2 fiber. Does it come up, or is
Oh yeah, it comes up all the time. Like, you make one, and it's like one of your main interaction pieces with like your main board. And then it's just like your engine, pretty much. So like you make one on the pass back a lot of the time, and just like use it to synchro more. Sometimes like you get hand trapped, and you just like can't do anything, so you just like have to make another one the next turn. Yeah, it comes up almost every game, or at least every game that you get hand trapped. Auroradon. Yeah,
Pretty standard on that with the Auroradon with the needle fiber.
I played Formula Synchron and Shooting Riser. These are the cards you summon off fiber.
So this is actually pretty nifty here.
Yeah,
Because you've seen on camera how much Formula was putting in work.
Yeah, this is the usual one you'll summon. This one you can summon in the combo for because it sends Token Collector and Snow. Or if you just get like hand trapped in like a weird spot with like a fiber and like random guys, you'll summon Riser and send like whatever you need. Like if you get stuck with like a level 7 Tenyi, you can summon or send like Moyi, and it becomes a 3, and you can make a Baron on their turn.
Oh my
Or
goodness.
like if you get stuck with like a Brave token, you can send Enchantress, makes him a 4. You can make like a level 8. I actually don't play a level 8 you can make right now, but yeah, it's possible. So I like that card because it's like really flexible.
Yeah.
I played Arclight.
Arclight's very good.
Yeah, this card's actually crazy. If you can make this, I would make this almost every time I could. It comes up when you use Ashina to start the combo. Because you can make this with Despot in the first Auroradon token, and then Ashina summons Ottera, like the standard Sword Soul combo. So yeah,
But it gives you more interaction.
Yeah, and it
more
doesn't
players.
make you lose to Droplet as hard, is like the most important thing. So yeah, this card's really important.
It really is.
I guess this is like the spiciest card in my extra deck. I played Ancient Sacred Wyvern.
What is this?
So this deck has like a really hard time killing with open boards, and a lot of your engine just like clears cards naturally, like Dracoback, Auroradon, Yazi, Baron. So you can like clear boards really efficiently, but you can't kill like super easy. So this card was the way to fix that. It also fixes not having Longyun, because you can summon it with Riser, because he's a level whatever you need him to be, light tuner.
Nice.
And Ghost Ogre and the Brave token.
What?
So it comes up a lot. You'll summon like the second fiber on the pass back and summon Ogre with your Brave token, because you can usually search it off the Faithful Adventure, and that makes this. You do need a 3,000 monster next to it to go for game, because he'll become 5,000. And it does get like really awkward if you get like burned, like Prank Kids or like Longyun, stuff like that. But it was really good. I would definitely still play it.
I can dig it. That is very spicy.
Played Yazi. It's like the centerpiece of the deck.
Yeah, you'll see it in every combo.
Baxia. This card's crazy still. I think you have to play it.
Yeah, the one that spins back.
It also reborn stuff, so like you can use it to like make Wyvern, or you can make like an Arclight. If you like drew Blackout, sometimes I would just like summon like back a 001 and like make Arclight instead of like making Chijiao. So then you have like the Blackout target and an Arclight. So that was really good. Chijiao, you only summon him once. It's like fine.
Yeah, the extra kind of tight. You can only play the one.
Yeah. Baron, the other centerpiece of the combos. Chingying. This card's crazy.
That card is wild.
This might be the best card in the extra deck, low key, because he's just like so hard to deal with.
Like the
just
way
like-
you can trigger them.
Yeah, you usually, if you make him with your inboard, like you get the extra 10, it's always him, and you'll end on fiber, and fiber gets to trigger this whenever you banish it. So that's like super cool. This card's really crazy.
It really is. And he gets big.
The last card's the new Sortzel guy, Qijing Longyun, something like that.
So we got to explain this. So I've seen some lists play it, some lists not playing it. In your particular case, what do you think about this card?
So this is like one of the least summoned cards in my extra deck.
It's good
Because
process.
you only summon it whenever you open like the big combo, which is like you're usually ending on fiber, this. What is it? If you open like the extra 10, you'll end on this and blackout. So, and Baron. So like this is the standard board with blackout. If you open the extra 10, you end on this board. And then when you use your fiber and summon formula, you need to have like something more efficient to go into. And they're usually like blackout. This is blackout, but
Yeah,
you go
just for
blackout and
reference.
chain formula. So I was playing Satellite for a while, but you want the card you summon to be something that has its own interactions instead of just like interacting with them as soon as it's summoned. So this card was really good because it's like 2 interruptions on its own.
Has that burn damage ever come up per game? Or-
Not really.
got a pro quest this weekend.
It's mostly just like if you summon this card as like your 4th and 5th or 6th interruptions on their turn, like you probably already won the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, the burn doesn't really matter a whole lot.
Try it out. My first one.
On the side deck, I played 3 Drone Luckbird.
Sir, I feel like
I think this is like the best hand trap versus like the like pile decks like this deck. It's good against Drytron.
Shuts them down for the most part. He said that. No, it doesn't. No, it ain't. We got old Clifton over. He said that. Shut
I would side it versus Phantom Knights too, because like I think you just need as many hand traps as possible to not get scythed.
Yeah, very true.
So I would just like take out a lot of engine for Droll. 3 Lancia.
Lancia's got a card right now.
This is like the best card. It also works really well with Gamma. If you draw Gamma Lancia, like you probably won the game. That happened one time.
Oh my god.
was
We
very
playing
good.
against PK?
Yeah.
Yep. That'll do it.
Gamma, Lancia, and Ogre.
Oh my god.
And I just got to draw and make a fiber with my guys, and it was crazy.
Proceed to
played
kill for game.
Snow and Collector, just one of each.
Because you can send these off a riser.
I actually drew this going second in my top 8 match in game 3 versus Sword Soul. And it like just completely won me the match because that deck just can't deal with
Yeah,
Collector.
you cannot deal with the collector.
So yeah, that card's broken. I would maybe play more of that. 1 Pink.
Bringing in the paint.
Yeah, this card's crazy too. It's also level 7, so it's like really good in this deck. So you can just like summon it and then normal red rose or like another tuner and it threatens Baron. So like yeah, this card's really good. Shout out the hero player that I attacked over his Dark Law with this.
Oh my god.
He was really salty.
I can dig it.
Played 3 Dark Ruler. A lot of people aren't playing this card. So it's like, Dark Ruler in Scythe format, Omega Lol. But there's a lot of combo decks that just like end on a big board right now. And a lot of the PK players aren't scything you in the standby phase. So I thought it was like a decent meta call to just like side this
So
and those.
just wipe them out and then kill them.
I don't recall drawing it, but I heard from word of mouth that I did Dark Ruler someone, so I guess it was good for me. I don't know.
Play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot of games.
Last card was 3 Cosmic. I think it's just like the best spell and trap removal right now. So
Pinpoint, get that scythe off the board and all that
yeah,
stuff.
sided versus PK. I played a Trap Eldritch deck, so I sided it then. Yeah, it was really good.
So I got a question on your side for like specific like side deck cards. Like what do you think about like Red Reboot, Evenly Match, all those stuff, like your common side deck cards?
So people side Lancia versus this deck, even though it's not that good. The only card it interacts with other than Enchantress is Taya, and you can play around that. So if people like realize that you aren't supposed to play Lancia against this deck, I would maybe play evenly. But since they are siding Lancia versus me, I don't think it's a good idea to play evenly right now. But like Reboot's really good. The only thing in this deck is it conflicts with Wyvern, so you can't kill them if you reboot them.
True. And on that note, I didn't see any nib, no Nibiru.
No, I played 12 Tenyis, so I don't want to stick a nib on my field.
Yeah, true, because you need the non-effect monster.
Mm-hmm.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
Pretty solid list.
You can make like fiber with it, so like that's cool. But I'm trying to summon Tenyis like first thing probably.
Normally I'd take the L to it.
And then go from there. So is there any other changes that you would make to the deck or anything else like that?
I'd take the L to it.
I'd probably cut Gamma or at least put it in the side.
Would you play maybe Imperm over Gamma or not at all?
Nah. Any hand traps I want to play are going to be like tuners, so I can normal summon them.
Yeah, and go full combo from there basically.
I would maybe bump it up to 60. I want to fit like Magician Souls instead of Prosperity, like
Really?
that whole engine. But the confliction with that is like Magician Souls isn't a tuner, so if you don't draw a tuner, you need to make like a good Link 2 or something like Anaconda. So then you have to fit DPE and all that in. So
Dig it.
yeah, I'm not too sure about that yet.
So overall, I think the deck's pretty solid. What do you think about the overall concept, extra deck side, main, all that?
I think it's like pretty solid. Probably like
Because lately you've been playing it hardcore and you've been doing great with it.
I've been going like X2 at most locals to be real. But like once I put like more cards in it, got past 50, I like stopped drawing the bricks as much. So I think that definitely helps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the deck's pretty good. It's really fun, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go my deck.
Yeah. All right. Any shout outs, anything else? You good?
Oh yeah, shout outs.
baby?
Shout out Elijah Green. It's like my best bud. He's been working on this deck with me a lot. He's the one who like tests most of our ideas we have because I don't play DB. Shout out Clifton Land.
There go Clifton over. Go
Always
Clifton
testing with me because I don't play on DB. He's the only one I test with. Shout out Chester Henson.
Oh yeah, that Chester.
Austin Long.
Hell yeah, Austin.
John Witt, the other people I test with, my homies. TTD for hosting the event. It's the best shop.
Right on.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it for your time.
Yeah, thank you.